Hello fellow Sealmates, so today I'm going to be illustrating on how to use the ruffler foot. So this is the invisible foot. We've seen the overcast foot, the buttonhole foot, but today we're going to be focusing on the ruffler foot, and it has different kinds of functions. As you can see clearly, this is how the ruffler foot looks like, and these are the parts. So this area is where we call the stitch selector, and it indicates that to every stitch you place that to you have a pleat. So put it on 12, to every 12 stitch you have a pleat, and this is a screw where you adjust the stitch length, so you can either tighten or loosen your stitch length. So that is how to go about it, and that is our separator blade and our guide. So it helps to guide your fabric when you are doing the ruffles. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing to do is to remove your normal foot you use for your normal straight stitches and insert your ruffler foot like this. You make sure that the circular hole on the ruffler foot is sitting on the needle holder, while the shank is placed exactly where it ought to be, as if you're fixing your normal foot. Put in your thread and make sure you have excess thread at the end while you thread your needle, so as to avoid the thread coming out when you start sewing. It's usually very important you run like 1 or 2 stitch to see and to know whether your ruffles and your fabrics are being placed in order before you start sewing. So the first one I'm going to be teaching you now, this is my fabric, and I'm going to show you how you place it. So it goes like on top of the separator guide, or on top of the separator guide, underneath the next one, and over again. Then you slide it through like I am doing, so like this, and then you stitch. So the stitch regulator is on 12, and yes, you can see is on 12, and to every 12 stitch you have a pleat. To every 12 stitch you have a pleat. Okay, have you seen it? You have a pleat. Every 12 stitch you have a pleat. So let's get started. Yeah, our pleat is coming out very, very nice. So like I said, that screw, you can use it to loosen or tighten your stitch length, and everything or any adjustment you make are definitely going to see the effect on your fabric. So just play around with it and you'll be fine, you'll be good. So I'm just tightening it back like so, and get my ruffles like this. Okay, so this is the first part. See our final result of the first 12 stitch. Like every 4 stitches you have a pleat. So the next one I'm going to be using, at every 6 stitches I'm going to have a pleat like so, and this is, you follow the same routine in how you place your fabric like so, and you have this. And you start sewing like this, and you have your stitch like this. So every 6 stitches now we have a pleat, and that is what we are doing right now. And the last one, which is more of, to every stitch you have a pleat, that is, you have a more tinier pleat. This is more like a ruffle, like a gathers, but not really gathers. There's difference between a ruffle foot and a gathering foot. A gathering foot just does mainly gathers, while a ruffle foot does different kind of pleats and at intervals. Like you can have big pleats, you can have tiny pleats, and the likes. So the last one which I'm going to put on one is going to give me tiny pleats, which can also be used in place of gathers. So that is, so every single stitch you have it gathers. All right, so let's watch and see how it goes.